Hello and welcome everyone to the Donna Show. This is your host DJ Donna, and we are talking about the godfathers of our industry and their journey and contribution towards the music. Today we have a very renowned name. His journey has been over 30 years and he is still regarded as one of the top 3 DJs of India. Also, he has an official ranking in Asia as well. He won the national award and number 7 on the Asian top 20 DJs of the world. He also happens to be one and the only Indian DJ to ever qualify on this poll. Well, he is none other than DJ Akhtar.
Hi Donna, how are you?
Hi Akhtar, how are you?
Sure. It's good to be here
Welcome,
on.
welcome. Yeah, finally. So, how did you start your DJing and who inspired you to be a DJ?
So I started DJing about. I don't want to tell you exactly, but some say 3 decades ago, maybe. I don't think I'm that old. So somewhere down that time, when we had just black and white televisions, and
Right.
the children of the family were the remote control. बेसिकली हमें टपली मारा जाता था और बोलता था जा चैनल चेंज कर सो
Right.
फ्रॉम दैट we just had audio cassettes and vinyls and records. We had no technology, we had no exposure to music. There was nothing there really that could uh, differentiate or that could resonate the sound like how we have today. A DJ is recognized as an artist, but at that time a DJ wasn't even a DJ. Probably he was just somebody operating music in a nightclub.
Right.
So it was new to me. It just happened by chance. It was not intentional, and uh, the first one was, I think, the way it started was somebody was looking out for a DJ. Obviously, there were just 3 or 4 in the entire country, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean DJs, and there were hardly any
Right.
clubs. There were no nightclubs. In fact, there was nothing much like bars or nothing like this sort was there. So the only nightclub I think were in hotels, and there
Right.
was the 1900s, which was at the
Mm-hmm.
Taj Hotel, and there was, I think, Studio 29 had just shut down, or it was still operational. There was Xanadu and Horizon, where in Juhu. There
Right.
was something in Bandra at Sea Rock. Yes, I remember that. And I joined this nightclub called RG's at
Right.
Hotel Nat,
Okay.
now the Intercontinental Hotel in Marine Drive. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
obviously there were no experienced DJs. There was nothing like, okay, let's interview someone and get someone on board, because there was nothing
Correct.
like DJ. There was nothing
Correct.
like,
Correct.
you didn't have anybody who knew the art, who knew the form. So
Right.
whoever came in completely blank with practically 0 to 10% knowledge, and started developing his skills on his own. Worked hard,
Right.
uh, went through the entire hustle, the struggle, everything. Did everything that had to be done, and that was my case as well. I was just out of my 10th standard and pursuing my graduation in commerce and business management. And immediately after my 10th, said I need to work, and I did several odd jobs, and this was one. This just happened to be just bumped into me, coincidentally, and they offered me this job. Of course, I had no knowledge of music. My knowledge of music was limited to Chaya Geet, which was 30-minute program of Bollywood music. That also all sad, Nutan and crying and all those songs. Jaane wo kaise, all the Guru Dutt, all that was my knowledge about music. And there was Top of the Pops 30 minutes every Friday, where we have brand new single Bonnie M, Daddy Cool. So at that time it was a brand new. So it was all that type of bellboys. I literally had dreadlocks like right up till here, and I used to wear the British flag and with huge collars like this and all. And like I was a version of Elvis. My stomach was like hardly, and my waist was 26, and I used to wear such big heels and such big billboards and bell. I used
We
to
would
look
love
damn.
to see one of that
Yeah,
picture of yours.
I was super scary, and I was just waiting when my hair grows on my face, but it never grew only, So I wanted like a proper, like a, but and so I was a weird looking nerd kind of a kid. But I said, let me take this job seriously, and I took it very, very seriously because a lot of people started making fun of me. They took shots at me like, अरे ये कभी ये देखो कैसे mic पे बात करता है. And I was really, really nervous because it's the first time, entering such a place out of your comfort zone, a very
Right,
posh club. And I was nervous, so people used to make fun of me, but that made me more determined. That made me more, it encouraged me to some extent that one day I'll, shut all their mouths, and one day I'll become one of the best in my profession. And that's how
right,
it for me. I worked in RG's for a little while, and from there I moved on to the 1900s nightclub as a resident DJ, which is
right,
the one of the premier nightclubs during that time. Premier nightclubs of India, I would say. It was an exclusive membership club. All the socialites in Mumbai, all the actors, Bollywood actors, actresses, everybody had to be a member over there to get into the, to get access to the nightclub. And
right,
I've met a lot of people over there, and that was the really start of my career. And I worked there as a resident DJ for almost 16 years. As far as
right,
inspiration goes, there's no such inspiration at that time because it was a self-learning process, Donna. It was you just had to go there. The first 6 months, so I was just doing the cleaning of the console and all, and just looking at there were the DJ what he was doing because he was supposed to leave the job and go somewhere else. So I was just looking at him. I was not allowed also to come anywhere near. But then I used to finish my college in the afternoon and come there in the afternoon, clean all the
and
equipment, play with.
practice and
Then I started practice. I said, okay, this is how you put the needle on the record. The put the needle on the record, like that. So this is how you do it, and this is how you play that play, pause. And then I started learning
right.
which vinyls he's playing one after another. Oh, so he plays this first, then he plays this, then he plays this. So it was more of a memory
Right.
thing in the beginning, and
So the more you watched, you kind
it
of
was
learn the
more of
process.
memory game and less of passion. I just wanted to be good at
Right,
it. It's how you work. Suppose you work in a bank, you want to be good at what you're
right,
doing. So you work in a hotel industry, you just want to be good at what you do. You work in sales.
right, right,
For me, it
right,
was more important that people don't make fun of me because they were doing that. I had lost some a little bit of my self-esteem. I wanted confidence. I wanted to gain that confidence back, and for that, it was very important that I do this self-learning process. And from there on, I started
correct.
working. I worked a good 16 years as a resident DJ, where I became the promotions manager of the nightclub, and then I became the director of entertainment for all the Taj Group of hotels. For the entire Taj
Right,
Group.
right,
And I traveled a lot. I had a lot of opportunities. They sent me to London. They sent me to a lot of cities, a lot of countries. And since there were not many nightclubs and not many DJs, I got to do private parties for the who's who, like for example, for the Ambanis, for the Garwari, for the
right,
all the socialized, the big top names, all the actors, Mr. Bachchan, everyone, things like that. So that's how I developed my contacts. And
right,
so that's the story. The story and the
right.
moral of the story is just work hard, focus on your work, and there is no stopping you. Just like how
Correct,
you
correct. Just like how
you made it.
yeah, mine was also a fluke at one point when I just started off, but that's a
Hmm.
different story altogether that we will
Okay.
discuss later.
When after one.
So, well, you say you never had the passion for music,
No,
but yet you just somehow,
at that time it was no passion for anything as such because I was extremely poor. I came from very humble backgrounds, so I couldn't afford to have a passion for anything except to fill my stomach, except to make sure that I don't trouble my mother. Because it was just me
right,
and my mother and nobody else. And my
right,
mother had
right,
been working extremely hard. She was a school teacher. She used to be tired the entire day. She used to work in the school and then come back home. And there were like already before she would enter the house, there were like 6 to 7 students waiting for tuitions. and she was
Tuitions
one
and
of
all.
do the tuitions by the hour, but she used to do tuitions by like no matter what you till you don't finish your homework, till you don't understand it, you're not leaving the house. So these kids used to stay like be there like for hours and hours. So I just wanted to support her. I did a many different kind of odd jobs. Worked in a printing press, worked in a pharmacy store. Lots of odd jobs. Just to get some money home and just to help my mom at home.
Right.
And this, I just stumbled upon this. So, as such, uh, initially there was no passion. It was all about not losing your job, and therefore
Right.
I respected my work a lot because this work was giving me food, this work was giving me money, and for me it was very important that I be very good at it, become excellent at it, so that they don't kick me out of the job, they don't replace me with somebody else. So that was my whole
Right.
focus. Slowly and eventually, as I became better and better during this entire course, during this entire duration, during this journey of DJing, I started developing a passion for what I do. And
Right.
this today, I'm not looked back, this is the only job I know, this is the only thing I know, this is the only thing that I do, and I seem to be excelling at.
Oh, you do pretty well. You're doing very well, in fact.
Pretty though
So
you
tell me
are.
some. So tell me something. How did your mom react when you told her about the DJing thingy?
Nobody supported me because it was not even considered to be a profession. They were confused.
Right.
They said, क्या करता है तू उधर डिस्को में क्या करेगा बेटा इतना तू
I think
एजुकेशन
people still don't know what a DJ is actually. A lot of
they
people
know
still don't know.
now I think we are very much developed and we are one of those countries where India is so progressive now, and in the last 5 years the amount of artists that we've
Right.
dished out, and the kind of artists that are representing our country on the global format is unbelievable. So last 5 years, India has taken a big leap, a wonderful stride, and मेरे ख्याल से हमारे डीजेज हमारे जो आर्टिस्ट है इंडिया में दे आर वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड एंड
Right.
वो प्लेटफॉर्म पे जा रहे हैं हर एक मुकाम पे जा रहे हैं दे आर गोइंग इन ईच एंड एवरी festival, each and every platform in the world that there is, and even people like us, like my colleagues, whether it is DJ Akbar Sami, Ivan, there is Akil, there is Suketu, Clement, Lloyd, all of us, Jazzy Joe, the way we've traveled, so many different countries, so many shows, tons of work, and all that is just because we are DJs from India representing our country and doing what we do best. So I think last 5 years it's amazing, but back then there was we didn't have a name for this job. So my mom used to literally ask me, बेटा तू क्या करता है उधर, तू म्यूजिक बजा क्या करता है, तू कौन सा इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजा, हारमोनियम बजाता है, क्या बजाता है तू, बिकॉज मैं आई यूज्ड टू ओनली हैव वन एक्सप्लेनेशन कि मम्मी मैं म्यूजिक बजाता, अरे पर तू कौन सा, तू हारमोनियम डफली. सो आई सेड मम्मी मैं ट्रेन में नहीं बजाता हूँ, मैं 5 स्टार होटल में बजाता हूँ. My mom was confused. She,
Right.
the Virar Hotel, I spent half my life. She thought I'm doing there all this.
I think I still have to struggle with these questions at times, where people ask me, what exactly do you do?
हाँ.
And I'm like, DJ. DJ होता क्या है? So I think we still face these kind of
Or you
issues.
can do one more thing. You can just do आगे बढ़ो.
Okay, so I've read these articles where they've spoken about you earning 700 in a month, and now you're one of the best DJs. Would you want to tell us about that little journey? How from that 700, to
That's the same thing. So my first salary was 700 rupees. And the first, I used to back then work for Viscraft. Viscraft had the contract for the
right,
1900s. So for the first 4 years, I worked at the 1900s, but through Viscraft. And they
right,
would pay me per party that, and I used to do these parties for the Ambanis and everyone, even back then. And they used to pay me only 30 rupees per party. And of course, they used to charge quite a lot to the client.
I'm sure,
I
but
used to get, I used
30
to get only
rupees.
30 rupees per party. and 700 rupees was my whole salary for the entire month. So in that I used to literally think के boss मैं railway का pass खरीदूं, वड़ा पाव खरीदूं, कुछ खाओ कि क्या. So sometimes what I used to do, I should not buy the railway pass. And before Churchgate comes now, the train would always stop at Marine Drive between Marine Lines and Churchgate. So I used to just jump off the train on the tracks, and from the gap and all, I used to just go out on the road, so that I don't have to meet,
The TTA.
these kind of things. Yeah. And sometimes I used to buy the railway pass, but these were very tough times because in the end I wanted to give my mom also something, I wanted to do something for her.
Right.
So, and this thing started like that. And then uh, slowly I started getting private parties and I started freelancing. Once Taj was done and over with, I was very happy. I learned a lot of things at the Taj. Besides DJing, I, learned a lot about grooming, how you present yourself, because they are
Right.
5 and they were very, very conscious, and they still are, about the image. So Taj taught me a lot. I made a lot of friends back then, and I used to go for all their courses because they used to have the wine sommeliers course. Somebody from France is coming down and teaching, the bartenders and the managers. And so I used to go and sit over there. There used to be a Johnny Walker Black Label, malt whiskey, Scotch course. So I used to go and sit over there. I used to be involved in everything, how to serve food. I was very much interested in the food and beverage industry, and I thought
Right.
that would be my last job, my first job, like last job kind of thing. I said I'm always going to be just stationed there. They're going to find something for me, and that's all I want to be. But then slowly and
Right.
steadily, after 16 years, I got this opportunity at the JW Marriott in Juhu, where they had their flagship outlet called Enigma. So I went there,
Right.
and then from there I discovered a whole new world and a lot of possibilities, and started freelancing, and I started getting money in a day what I used to get in a month. So I said, boss, this is even more fantastic, and that's how the growth started. That's how I
Right.
started valuing myself even more. And I always took suggestions from all my colleagues. So whether I think Akil and all, Akbar, all of that, I used to keep talking to them, meeting them, taking suggestions. Okay, this is the rate. What are you guys charging? Oh, so even I should charge this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do that. I always
Right.
believe in unity, in supporting each other, and teamwork, because without that there is nothing. And that's how I
Correct.
started my own business also in a name, and it's a proprietorship company where I supply DJs, resident DJs, to a lot of nightclubs in the city. You are well aware of it. So
Yes.
yes, so it's all a part of one big journey.
Right. So I also heard that you used to tell your cabin crew friends to get you these vinyls and all from abroad. How did you manage to do that? And how did you collect your music from your friends?
Yeah, so because we had, as I said, that we had only these audio cassettes and vinyls and these
Right.
records. There was no other way to
Right.
get music. So sometimes
Right.
for 6 months we are playing the same music, because
Right.
please understand, Donna, there was no internet, there was no
Correct.
channel E, there was no VH1, there was no music channel at all. There was no MTV. There was nothing
Right.
like. So if there is nothing, how do you know what music to play?
Correct.
How do
Correct.
you know what? If there is no internet, if there is nothing, how do you know what you have to play? You
Right. I
had
mean, there's
only those,
no knowledge.
you had only those 30 minutes. There's no decent magazine. There's nothing. There's no exposure only to music. So
Right.
you only the top of the pops for 30 minutes where you used to watch, and then you used to be totally dependent on these Delta Airways crew who used to fly to the US, to New York, and to
Right.
London. And they had these record shops over there, very, very famous record shops over there. And we used to tell them that, boss, please pick these records up for us and we will pay you the money. Just pick up, because in these record shops, there used to be a counter that top 50, top 20, top 100. So
Right.
we just the top 20, just bring us all these records for us, whatever is there. And that's how we used
Right.
to know, oh, let's play this. Wow, this has a good beat to it. This has a good groove to it. Now, sometimes the air hostess were kind. Sometimes they used to say, get lost. We're not doing this for you. You know. So then the same music would be played for 6 months, 8 months, same
Six
music
months again. Right. Right.
till the time we don't get something new. And in those
Right.
days, we had these Thompson original cassettes, and with a nice packing, with like So if anybody had that, he said, "Wow, तेरे पास Thompson original, wow, क्या तू तो सेठ है यार." It was like that. So,
So the internet has actually impacted our music fraternity a lot,
oh yes.
per
Today,
se.
today, like a 18-year-old kid comes and tells you what music to play of what artist and what mix,
And
because he's
in a
so much.
jiffy, you know what to
He's
do.
so young.
Right.
He comes and tells you, "Arey ye kar, arey ye baja, play some good music. What is this? DJ sucks." You know. So they
It's
have the
everywhere.
all this, but
It's everywhere.
back then there was no option. You just dance, and actually back then we had a way of doing things. So the start of
Right.
the evening, no matter what, would start with slow songs, love songs.
Uh-huh.
Then so slowly get into BPM wise. We used to build up the tempo. It used
Right,
to not
right.
be like anything like how it is now. The minute you enter club, dak, chak, tamma, tamma, lo. It used to not be like that. You had to build it up. So we used to build it up from 90 BPM. We used to have soulful music. We used to have R&B music. We used to have hip hop and rap and old school hip
Right,
hop.
right.
And we build it up nicely. We had commercial music and build it up like, from 90 BPM to
Also,
95,
you'll have timings,
100.
for different
Yeah,
genres.
slowly that whole transition, and then finally
Right,
when it was peak, like 1 o'clock in the night, we would reach somewhere around 128 BPM, and we used to go on, and then in the
right,
middle we
right.
used to probably break it down and do a rock and roll set also, some jive bunny and this
Oh,
and that,
wow.
and the last half an hour, people used to literally wait. The last half an hour, whenever your club would shut, whether it was 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, the last half an hour, people, guys and girls, would literally wait on either side of the dance floor. And the last half an hour would be only romantic love songs.
Oh,
Or they used
wow.
to immediately go to the girl and say, "Can I have a dance? Can I have a dance? Please, can I have a dance with you?" And this was the thing. But imagine now, right now, if I'm
But back
playing at
then, would those girls say yes to dancing?
yeah, absolutely, because it was a
Oh,
very
I
something
can't
very
believe that happening right now.
yeah. Now
I
can
can't believe
they like
exactly. I can't believe it happening anymore right now.
and I can't believe any DJ playing the last 30 minutes. The lady in red, nothing's gonna change.
They're gonna, they're
That
probably
punch,
gonna
साले
slap
दूर
you.
खड़ा हुआ है, बादशाह चला तेरी गेंडा फूल तेरे को गेंडा साले, he's going to get it like that.
Okay, so what is the most trouble you've gotten yourself into over these 30 years of DJing? Have you ever, do you remember?
Or gangsters or whom? Be specific.
No, in general, in general, have you ever gotten yourself into any trouble while, in these 30 years in DJing?
I mean, there have been some kind of scandals and some kind of, because what we are in a place, we are in a nightclub where, of course, all the bevadas come, all the people who are drunk, they come, they misbehave. But it all depends on you. They are
You
drunk,
don't
but
really look like a man who would want to fight and, you
I
know.
don't. I don't. I'm not
Exactly.
that.
So have you ever, so if you ever have
I'm the
gotten
guy.
into
I'm
that side,
that
how did
guy
you
who's
manage
packing.
it?
I'm the guy. The minute the fight breaks, I'm the guy who's packing his stuff and ready to leave from the back door. And in
Don't
fact,
you
someone,
try to
कौन है वो?
solve it and make them laugh?
किधर गया वो? किधर गया? मैं मारूंगा उसको. ऐसे सब उधर वो देखो उधर भाग रहे हो. जाओ आप भागो, मारो उसको. I am that guy.
Have you ever dealt with performance anxiety? Ever?
Oh
I don't
no.
think, I mean, looking at you, I don't think so.
It happened to me when my first 1 year or something like that. But then
Mm-hmm.
after that, I'm totally enthralled by the fact when the larger the crowd, I get more excited. You give me
Right.
20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 people, I get like yes, yes, yes. Now I'm going to show them what I
I
can
know
do.
that feeling. I know
Yeah.
that
I,
feeling.
I'm like zero and I never prepare myself. I never prepare
Right.
myself. I don't have a set. And even if it's New Year Eve or the biggest night of my life or anything, I don't prepare music. I don't prepare anything. There's no set. Everything is
Just
over here.
randomly.
I'm very spontaneous. Even I don't know what I'm going to play next. So all my sets are very different. Even I don't know if someone goes next, क्या मेरे को क्या पता मेरे mood पे. I don't know what's going on. So it's like that. And I like to be like that. I don't like to be predictable. I like to be unpredictable,
Right.
spontaneous, and it works very well for me. Some people
Correct,
prepare,
correct.
but I don't.
For me either. I mean, I can't think of preparing because I get mixed up. Then I think I prefer
Liar,
performing.
on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire,
No, I
liar.
never prepare my sets. I never do. I never do. I never do.
I never do, but I have all the songs lined up, all the hip hop is right here.
I
But the one,
just I just know my music. I just know my music. That's the best part.
ठीक है, चलो.
So, any memory related to your career, anything that you would cherish all your life?
Yeah, I have about 4,897 memories.
No, anyone
I'll
for
cherish.
our viewers.
I mean,
Anyone.
lot of things.
इतना memory बोलने जाओगे तो फिर time चला जाएगा.
No, a lot of things. The first time I went abroad, the first time I won an award. I mean, there are a lot of firsts, and there are a lot of things that. So, if you see my career graph, what you
Right.
can notice very clearly is that I'm a loyalist. So, if you notice something, there will always be consistency in whatever I've been doing. For example, the Bombay Times, the Times of
Right.
India used to be a black and white newspaper, and then they decided to come out with a colored section for lifestyle and Bollywood. That
Right.
was the Bombay Times, and that's how that page 3 came out. That you had all the gossip and all on the page 3,
Right.
and
Right.
every year, since the time it became color from the first year,
Mm-hmm.
here they had a Bombay Times anniversary bash, which
Right.
would which was like the party of the year. I mean, in India, because
Right.
the who's who elite socialite or actor, actress, the biggest of names, and every single person, without anybody excluded, would land up there. They had to come because Times of
Right.
India is a huge, entity by its own, and they all need, because that was the only. At that time there was no DNA. Also, there was none of the other newspapers, Hindustan Times, none of those papers were
Right.
there. So everyone used to attend it. So from the first year, first anniversary, 23 years in a row, I played for 23 anniversaries. After that, they stopped hosting the party a few
Oh,
years.
wow.
So in the same way, Zoom Holi Party. So from the first year of the Zoom Holi Party, 16 years in a year, all Zoom Holi parties. Same way for the Times of India, our the director, MD, Mr. Vinny Jain. All his parties from the first year, non-stop, till how many ever years it's
You've
been.
also done Cannes for 7 years, right? Cannes Film
Cannes,
Festival.
7 years, yeah.
7 years in a row.
There. So which no other
Right.
DJ has done it.
Right.
Then same thing
Yeah.
like Water Kingdom and SL World, which happens to be Asia's largest theme park. So from the first year, non-stop 23 years. It's been 23 years that water park is open. 23 years I'm doing all the anniversaries. So then they don't
Wow.
want to change me also. You understand? So it's kind of a
Right.
deal that I make. It's kind of a relationship we build.
Right.
And this kind of consistency, they know, okay, Akhtar will be there. He will deliver no matter what. He's going to entertain the crowd. He's going to entertain the audience. And we want him back again and again. And this same consistency goes with my clients. So they
Right.
take me, they become most of them have become my best buddies, my friends. It's like family. When I go to the US or something, it's never for the show or something. It's more for it's for the show, but then I have to be with them. I have to stay with them. They take me for their family vacation. It's like that. And I've been doing
Wow.
their wedding, and now I'm doing their daughter's wedding. And their
Oh,
daughter,
wow.
still the DJ is the same. And in between, whatever happened, some bacha hua, ye hua, wo hua, Diwali, ye hua, graduation, everything.
DJ was still the same.
DJ was the same. So that shows the consistency, nothing else. And
Right.
of course, loyalty towards the brands.
The brands, correct.
With somebody
So
I'm
then,
extremely loyal to
right,
them.
right. But
Taj also-
there are times, right? But there are times, when you go to a certain place and the crowd does not react the way you want them to. How do you manage then? When you're playing and you cannot figure out.
You have to understand one thing. You cannot. It's not possible. आप सबको खुश नहीं कर सकते. You must have noticed
Correct,
this in your
correct.
live stream also.
Of
that
course,
you are
of
playing
course.
fantastic music, but there will be one or two people who will say, "क्या बकवास बजा रही? Change करो, ऐसा
Correct,
करो."
correct.
So there are
Absolutely.
going to be, you are going to have haters. So I believe in this. देखो, अगर आप कहीं पे प्ले कर रहे हो म्यूजिक, वहां पे 500 लोग हैं, 500 people are attending your gig. Even if you
Right.
made, you know, 490 people happy, and 10
Right.
people have literally complained, 10 people have said the worst DJ ever, it means that 490 of them are happy.
And they're happy.
It means
Your
that
party is a hit.
more than 95% people are happy. So you be
Correct.
happy about that, boss.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
not that
Correct.
250 people have complained, and nothing will ever
Right.
happen like that to any DJ. So if 5 or
Right.
10 people complain, because it's not possible for you to satisfy everyone. It is like
Correct.
somebody likes Bollywood, somebody hates Bollywood. क्या बकवास बजा रहा है, टेक्नो बजा रहा है, ये क्या है? Somebody likes hip hop, somebody hates hip hop. What is this? Slow क्यों है यार? कुछ fast वाली music बजाओ. No?
I'm sure we keep hearing this line also a lot.
And that's
Fast
what.
music, and I still don't know what fast music means.
You
I
should
still
ask
don't
me.
know the term.
तो you should say मैं अभी next बजा रहा हूँ 130 किलोमीटर पर आवर के हिसाब से, बहुत एकदम सुपर फास्ट, BMW, Jaguar.
Even when you do that, they still come and say, "Fast, kuch bada." I'm
और
like,
फास्ट बजा, और फास्ट.
"Fast, psychedelic bajao."
हाँ, you'll be playing सुखबीर का इश्क and still they say और फास्ट,
Or fast. You just don't know what's happening in their mind.
Yeah. So you have to deal with this. You have to understand this. You can't make
Correct.
everybody. But as long as you
Correct.
make attempt and you do your best, और आप आपका 100% देते हो, और जितने भी लोग हैं आप उनके लिए बजा रहे हो, आप उनको देख के बजा रहे हो और उनकी लाइक्स के हिसाब से बजा रहे हो, so of course यार, you are doing a good job, you are doing a fantastic job. And another thing is,
Right.
I take requests. So whenever anybody comes and all that, I'm like a people's person. I like to take requests. क्यों नहीं? Because I believe कि एक क्लब में अगर 500 जन है and 499 think you are an idiot and you're really stupid in their minds, that one person क्या music बजाया यार फाड़ू, because I played
Right. Right.
his song. So it's good to
Right.
take requests if you can. If
But
it is, you
yeah,
can
I mean, of course,
accommodate.
I mean, if it kind of accommodates with your
Yeah.
set, whatever
Yeah.
you have in mind.
And in
So
India,
yeah,
everything accommodates with your set.
I'm sure. What are the main challenges as a DJ you have had to face? From then until now, to still face anything.
So sometimes what happened is, like, from the past 2 days, water is not coming in the house. So I couldn't take shower. It's a very big challenge. Then
As a DJ, really?
as a DJ, what?
Yes, I mentioned as a DJ.
You didn't mention. I'm sorry.
Of course, I mentioned as a DJ. From then until now.
From then until now, I'll give you a list and email it to you. There were a lot.
No. No. No.
The biggest challenge for us, especially the person who's been
Right.
doing this for us, like we are doing this, I'm doing this from the last 3 decades. That's a long time. For us,
Correct.
the biggest challenge is technology, because the technology
Right.
keeps changing every 6 months, every year, every 2 years. From CDs, from vinyl to CDs, from CDs to pen drive, from pen drive to something else, to softwares now. It keeps changing. The players keep
Right.
changing technology. So for us, I would say that is a challenge. And if you don't adapt to it quickly, then you're left out of the race. So I've luckily
Right.
adapted myself to these changes, and I'm very happy doing it now. And now it's become seamless. Now it's become, anything new comes in, I quickly get myself, take help from a Suketu, or I take help from a Tuhin or DJ Scape or
Right.
something like that, and I say, boss, please help me out. Now I've never ever seen a controller in my life, and then suddenly, because of the lockdown, I had to procure a controller, and I was clueless about
Right.
it. So immediately I called up Skip, and he was wonderful. He explained everything to me. Explained all the features to me. And so this is, ये कहने की बात ये है कि it doesn't matter आप कितने बड़े डीजे हो या कौन हो, आप हमेशा सीख सकते हो, किसी ना किसी से आप सीख
Correct.
सकते हो. It is always a
Correct.
learning process. The learning should never stop. You should never stop learning,
Right.
and you should never feel shy to ask somebody for help. I don't feel
Right.
shy. Or if I need to ask anybody, I ask my boys. My boys who work for me, I ask them, boss, ये कैसा करते, ये कैसा करते. Sometimes I don't know
Right.
certain features on the player. I ask them, hey, ऐसा तू ऐसा कैसा किया, ये hot क्यों कैसा किया. I ask them. So you don't need to feel shy about asking, and whatever you want to learn, keep learning. Just
Correct.
keep, getting involved. So ऐसा.
So
So
how can
that
you
was
how
the challenges. The other challenges, of course, it depends from client to client, payments, things like that. We getting demoralized many a time, shifting of
right,
jobs, internal politics that happen. Sometimes you don't even know, and you're suddenly thrown out of your job because I
correct,
was a
correct,
went through all this because I didn't even know what is my fault, and so all there are a lot of hardships. But you got
right,
to just dust whenever you fall. You got to dust yourself and start walking.
right, right. So how can you? What do you think about the new generations when they start DJing, and how do you think they can be more creative with their music
They are
for
fantastic.
the
The
for the
new
new generation?
platter. They have been served everything. They have access to music. They have access to DJs. They have access to the softwares. They are like wizards. They have
Right,
access to production, making their own music, making their own tunes, releasing it on different platforms. I mean the younger generation. I'm really looking. I think the next 5 years, India will belt out some of the best talent in the world. It's all going to come from right here, right from India.
right,
And I wish all the younger generation all the very best. They are superb. They are super talented. I'm very happy to know many of them. And I go to a lot of the cities. I go to a lot of these towns, and I meet so many of them. And I get inspired by them. And I feel like saying, चलो मैं भी ऐसे ही करूंगा, मैं भी करूंगा. ये तेरा स्टाइल क्या मस्त है यार, मुझे भी ऐसा करना है. ये गाना किधर से तू डाउनलोड किया, मुझे भी बताना. So it's like that, you know. And you can't all the time keep giving advice to the youngsters. They have got their brain, they have their own sensibilities, they are good enough. You need to give them that push, and just
that
need to give them that
motivation.
support.
Right,
And rest everything you
right,
leave it to them. And I'm sure they're mature enough to
right.
uh, go through this entire journey and experience by themselves.
Right. So tell us about one of your proudest moments, as in you've won the #7 title in Asian awards for the whole world. I mean, top 20, also by Delhiite magazine. So would you want to talk about your proudest moment with us?
There have been many such occasions that I've had,
Right.
and a lot of awards, if that's what you mean, and accolades. But
Right.
I think the proud moments are when at the end of the night, when you get something written on a tissue paper that you made my night. It was super awesome. Or the next day you
Wow.
go home, get an inbox DM. I was there at your show at so and so place. What you did
Right.
was totally good. Me and my sister enjoyed so much. So these kind of things, they stay with me. I have all these small tissue papers and these messages and everything. I have all these things collected, and they are a very close
Wow.
to my life. And
Right.
sometimes people make such beautiful small gestures. And in terms of accolades and all, yes, uh, the very fact that people call me again and again is a reward in its own. Because imagine the
Right.
trust
Right.
putting in you. Imagine that trust and that bharosa they have in you कि तुमको 25 साल से नॉन स्टॉप बुला रहे वापस. इमेजिन
For every
25
party that you go
डीजे
for, like the
लोग
same
नहीं थे.
family.
अभी तो 6 लाख 8 लाख डीजे है और आपको ही फिर से बुला रहे. ऐसा सोच भी नहीं,
Right.
चलो और ट्राई करते, लेट अस ट्राई समवन एल्स. नो, दे जस्ट से. सो दैट it makes me very proud, makes me very happy. Third, my team, the way my team is, the entire the everything, that whatever I receive, whatever honor I get, whatever reward I get, whatever pat on my shoulder I get, it's
Right.
all, that credit completely goes to my team, because without my team I am zero. They are
Right.
everything. They are ones who, we are doing so many nightclubs. We are, my boys are resident DJs at so many nightclubs. I'm doing shows outside. For me to have that trust and faith in them while I'm away, while I'm at work, and they working for me, some of them are with me from 15 years, 18 years, non-stop working with me. They could have got many other better opportunities monetarily as well, but they
Right.
stood by me. They've always stood by me. So I would give the entire credit for all my rewards and awards to them. And
Nice.
having said that, a touching moment was during the time when I received the national award 2 years ago in
Right.
Delhi, and it was a very emotional moment for me. I got a standing ovation. This is the first time I got a standing ovation for
Wow.
not being funny. And I was almost in tears when they announced my name. It was for outstanding achievement in the nightlife and music industry. So I was
Right.
very, and I thank the Indian Nightlife Convention and Awards, Kickstart Entertainment, and NRAI, the National Restaurant Association of India, for honoring me and uh, really, giving me such an incredible honor. I'm really grateful to them. And again,
I'm glad.
I would give the entire credit to my team and to my colleagues, all my friends, all the DJs who are my friends, So, and everyone is my friend. So it's
I
all,
was just going to say that.
yeah. I'm friends with everyone. I don't know how.
Because you're so funny.
I like everyone. And I party with everyone. But some of them get scared to party. नहीं 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 आपके साथ नहीं 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 वो फिर कल
No,
next day
that I think that even I kind of had that feeling initially when I didn't know you. I was like, पता नहीं कौन है, नहीं senior है ये.
कौन है
But
ये
once I got to know you, I was like, never mind, let's go party. So it's just a matter of time, I think.
इसका तो बॉयफ्रेंड वो टकला साला बैंगलोर में है ना चलो ये तो सेफ है ठरकी नहीं है
Oh, God. Okay, rapid fire questions for you now, Akhtar. Three things that no one knows about you.
So let me now think
Be
आराम से
honest, huh?
it's
Be honest, huh?
So, three things that no one I'm kind, I'm generous, and I'm honest.
Everyone knows that about you. Three things nobody knows
But
about
maybe there
you.
is a guy in Kanpur and he doesn't know about this.
Trust me, everyone knows this about you. Even the unknown knows this about you. So,
Okay, I am a foodie. मुझे खाना बहुत शौक है खाने का, but सिर्फ
मुझे मालूम है.
नॉनवेज घास फूस नहीं. I love to party. I love to party. मुझे आप लेके जाओ तो पार्टी कराओ. मैं आपको ऐसे पार्टी कराऊंगा कि आपको नेक्स्ट डे सुबह दोपहर के पहले आपको घर नहीं जाने दूंगा. And I'm a prankster. I like to do a lot of pranks with my friends.
Pranks? For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Remix or mashup? What do you prefer most?
Original.
Why was I thinking this answer for you? God knows. Worst performance of your career? Is there any? Doubtful.
Tons of them. There have been
Oh,
tons
really?
of performances that are not really good. I've messed up. I have while playing, I've pressed the wrong button and the music has stopped. So there have been tons of times where I've not been happy about my performance, and I do criticize myself. I know how to criticize I know when someone else comes and says, "Kya baja, bawa, kya?" And I know that I'm just totally. It was a totally hagu set. I know it. So there have been, and I like to improve, and I take all of these experiences and then improve from there on.
Right. Okay. What is the most useless talent you have?
I can do this. Then I can literally sit in the house locked up for at least a week without brushing my teeth and without taking a shower. Minimum.
Okay.
And I don't need any. I need food. But good chicken we can I need.
Without brushing the teeth?
I can also something with the nose I used to do, but now I've just sanitized my hands. So I'll not do it. Won't do it.
Favorite Indian and international DJs? You can name any one of each.
No, I'll name one. I know so many and they're super duper talented. And I'll give you
name as many as you want.
I give you reasons also. So my favorite DJs, Ivan, like one of the favorite DJs, amazing. The way he plays, the way he prepares himself, He's so meticulous. Then Clement is outstanding. He's my good friend. We banters up and we always doing this. But set wise, you put him out there and make him do anything, whether it's a commercial set, whether it's hip hop, whether it's house. The way he can do it, it's so, he's the only guy whom I can probably watch non-stop. I can watch and I can listen to him again and again, because you tell him to do like a nice hip hop set, see the variations and all, tremendous. It's just too good. You tell him to do a deep progressive, wow, I love it. You tell him to do an Afro set, he'll nail it. You tell him to do a nice house classic set, he'll nail it. So he's one of those guys whom I really.
He's an all-rounder, basically.
Yeah, I hate him for everything else, including his face. But for his music,
mean.
For his music, I really love him. Love him. I mean, totally happy with him. Akhil is there. Akhil is so inspiring. He's energetic. Suketu is there, so meticulous. Lloyd is there. Technically, one of the best DJs. Lloyd, like, amazing. Super duper talent. Tuhin, oh my God. DJ Skip, fantastic. And like this, there are so many whose names I'm missing out, So.
And what about international?
International, I go with these old school boys because I grew up listening to them. So for me,
Carl
Cox, David Moore, Paul Oakenfold, Roger Sanchez. These are the guys whom I really admire a lot. And off late, I'm like a big fan of Boris Brejcha also. So I like that.
I love Boris Brejcha. I love him.
I love him. I asked you?
Okay. Sorry?
Did I ask you? My interview?
I'm just saying. Boris Brejcha. कोई बात नहीं, वो तो edit हो जाएगा. मेरा बात edit हो जाएगा.
No, keep this. You have to keep all this. That's the main.
मतलब कुछ भी edit नहीं करना है.
No edit. Just this is the main fun.
People will laugh at you and at me also.
Of course, we want to make people smile. It's not like somebody like bhajan kirtan ka going on over here.
What is the craziest thing a fan has done for you? You must have driven the fan only crazy.
So somebody made up. Actually, 3 fans have made portraits for me. One of them made a huge painting for me, a massive painting, and I was looking for it. I couldn't find it, and now I finally found it. And lots of things like that. I've had some very good fan moments like that. I have some very Ashleel fan moments also, which I can't say it, some naughty ones also are there. But yeah, there have been some very outrageous things there. But amongst the good things, photo banaya, ye banaya, album banaya, collage banaya, वो ऐसा कोई chocolate दिया, Cadbury दिया, ऐसा दिया, वैसा. All those things are there. I like it. For the Ashleel things, you have to call me and I'll tell you about the Ashleel things.
I will do that post the interview.
Yes.
Okay. Weirdest song suggestion you have ever received? There must be plenty.
Oh yeah, there was very. It's not a song suggestion. I mean, of course, I've received sometimes, you're playing a nice, some normal English commercial music and suddenly somebody, भैया कोई भोजपुरी चला दो, भैया कुछ हरियाणवी चला दो, भैया थोड़ा अच्छा चला दो या थोड़ा अच्छा बनाओ या अच्छा कोई
थोड़ा fast.
इधर भुर्जी थोड़ी बना रहा हो, कोई कुकड़ बना रहा हो, चिकन बना रहा हो, मसाला अच्छा क्या मतलब मेरे नाम तो बोलो. अरे कोई भी अच्छा सा बना दो यार, कोई भी अच्छा सा बना दो. मतलब I don't understand. क्या थोड़ा कोथमीर मसाला ज्यादा डालूं क्या? And back in the day, we used to get all weird requests. Hey, bow down disco. So I said, what is bow down disco? It was bow down, Mister. They used to tell her, hey, Jumba, bajan, Jumba. So the name of the song, Cult of Snap, is hey, Jumba.
Okay. One thing you want to change in the industry?
I want to change the sense of ethics that everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
I want all of us to unite. I want artists to support each other like they do in other countries. I want all of us to grow together as a team. I want people to make more friends. I want people to stop talking about each other behind their backs. You know,
Right.
I don't want fake friendship and fake unity. Okay, I don't want people to be jealous of each other just because today
Right.
you got 100,000 views. It doesn't mean that I'm any less. Even if I got 5 views, I'm me. That's it.
Correct.
But
Correct.
I'm super happy for you. I'm very happy for you. And it's very
Right.
important. This feeling comes from the heart and it's not fake.
Right.
Today, you release
Right.
an album and your album becomes super hit. I should, from my heart, if I'm a DJ, from my heart, I should feel good for you. कि यार अपना
Correct.
कोई तो बंदा है जो अच्छा किया. Today, if you are
Correct.
selected for a festival internationally, I should congratulate from अरे हमारा देश का नाम रोशन कर रहा है. ये yes, go do it. I'm supporting you.
Correct.
Do it. Thank you.
Correct.
Thank
Correct.
you. Thank you for being, selected. So this
Correct.
sense of
Correct.
unity, this sense of support, this sense of understanding how important it is that we all
Right.
come together, we all not just by speaking, but by actions. And stop speaking behind people's back. Stop being jealous. Stop saying, अरे देखा वो क्या घोड़ा, देखा वो कितना गंदा सेट बजा, देख अरे क्या हो गया यार. सबके पास अच्छे दिन होते हैं, किसी किसी के कभी बुरे दिन होते हैं, कभी किसी का मिक्स
Right.
खराब. मेरा मिक्स कितना खराब जाता है, मैं करता हूँ यार. आई गो हे वायर ऑन माई मिक्सिंग एंड ऑल सो मेनी टाइम्स. But why to put somebody down? For what reason you want to put
Correct.
anybody
Correct.
down? Let us
Right.
just unite. अब बाहर वाले लोग हम लोग को वैसे भी, हम लोग को बाहर वाले जो रहते हैं दबाते रहते, जो गेस्ट रहते वो रिक्वेस्ट बोलते दबा के रहते, जो बाहर वाले जो रहते बोलते इतना फालतू डीजे ये. अरे पण खाली हमारे कम्युनिटी में तो कोई हमें अच्छा बोलो. तुम तो हमारे भाई हो, तुम तो हम सेम कम्युनिटी,
Right.
तो तुम भी डीजे हो. और सपोर्ट ईच अदर. एटलीस्ट बाहर वाले तो हमें ये करेंगे, पर हम लोग अगर अंदर से यूनाइटेड रहेंगे तो अच्छा फीलिंग आएगा. इट विल बी अ गुड सेंस, इट विल बी अ गुड way, it will be a good step forward. I want everyone to be
Right.
happy
Right.
for each other's success. Be दिल खोल के दूसरे को सराहो, उनको बोलो कि yes, you are fantastic. Encourage them. Encourage the youngsters. Appreciate your colleagues and have no kind of jealousy. Meet them if you are in the city. Go for their gigs, not with the thing कि ये क्या बजाने वाला. तू देखा वो मिक्स पूरा गंदा गया. No. Go with the thing and stand right in the front and say yes, yes, dance. So that is the way I want uh,
Right.
to change our industry.
Right. 3 words to describe a DJ's life. Let's just say your life as a DJ.
uh, my life, okay, I mean a
Or a
DJ's life,
DJ's life. Yeah.
perseverance,
Correct.
struggle, humility.
Right. Tell me one track that never gets old for you.
There are a lot, because I'm old school, so there are tons of songs which are very, very, very close to my heart. One of them being that song "Don't You Want Me" by Human Nature. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay. I
that's
don't
one.
remember that song.
But like that, there are many. You won't remember also.
I just said I can't recollect that.
बड़ी शरारत मेरी चोरी पकड़ी जाती.
Okay, we've come to the last segment of the questions. Any advice for the emerging DJs, the
I
new
just said-
generation DJs? And
Just mentioned it throughout the chat that
I know you can now. This is a
yeah.
segment for the question.
this is the segment. तो
Now
ये
you can answer.
segment और मैं तब तक वो जो मैं बोल रहा था
वो भी
वो मैं-
सुना. अभी ये भी बताओ.
तो ये जो segment है, it is to answer the question. So the question is,
The question is any advice for the emerging DJs and how to take care of their mental
मैं
health
उनको क्या
at
एडवाइस
this
दूंगा,
point?
मैं उनसे एडवाइस लेता हूँ, so I am going to
मेंटल
just
हेल्थ के लिए भी कुछ बोलो, जो
हाँ,
लोग सफर कर रहे हैं
अगर
उनके लिए
अगर
कुछ बोलो.
किसके लिए?
People who are suffering from mental health due to the
हाँ,
lockdown and
okay,
stuff,
okay,
you
that
know.
way, yeah. Of course, I'm just going to say that अगर आप ये प्रोफेशन में आए हो और अगर आ ही गए हो तो फिर पूरा मेहनत लगाओ, जोर लगाओ, एंजॉय करो, डिस्कवर करो, हर रोज कोई नया जॉनर ऑफ म्यूजिक डिस्कवर करो, नया म्यूजिक आप एक्सप्लोर करो, आप आपके दूसरे दोस्त जो है जो म्यूजिकली इंक्लाइंड हो उनके पास जाओ, उनके साथ बात करो, उनका म्यूजिक शेयर करो एंड जितना हो सके यू कैन लर्न, नेवर स्टॉप लर्निंग. जिस दिन आपको ऐसा मन में लगा कि मैं पूरा सीख गया हूँ, मुझे अभी परफेक्टली आता है, वो आपका सबसे बड़ा मिस्टेक है. यू ऑल नेवर स्टॉप लर्निंग. और जो भी आप करते हो सिंसियरली करो. ये प्रोफेशन में जो भी आता है टाइम पास के लिए आता है, आप टाइम पास के लिए मत आओ. अगर आप ये प्रोफेशन में आ रहे हो, व्हेन यू आर हियर, देन थिंक अबाउट योर फ्यूचर. थिंक अबाउट कि मैं इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करूंगा, मैं मेरे सिटी को रिप्रेजेंट करूंगा, मैं कुछ बन के दिखाऊंगा ये प्रोफेशन में. सो थिंक दैट वे, वर्क हार्ड, गो थ्रू द स्ट्रगल,
Right.
डोंट यूज द इजी वे आउट. बहुत सारे शॉर्टकट्स भी
Correct.
आते हैं इसमें, जो आप पैसे देके ये कर सकते हो, आप पैसे देके वो कर सकते हो, आप पैसे देके घोस्ट प्रोड्यूसर मिलेगा आपको, वो मिलेगा, वो तो वो जितना अवॉइड कर सको अवॉइड करो. क्योंकि जो आप मेहनत करके खुद स्ट्रगल करके, भले 1-2 साल ज्यादा लग जाए, आप जब वो मुकाम पे पहुंचोगे आपको खुद को बहुत मजा आएगा. एंड यू कैन
Right.
प्राउडली योर पेरेंट्स, मम्मी डैडी देखो मैं आज क्या आपका बेटा करके दिखाया है, या आपकी बेटी देखिए क्या करके दिखाई है. तो वो कीजिए. The lockdown is very pressurizing and it's very demotivating for all of us. 5 महीने हो चुके हैं, हम लोग सब घर पे बैठे, बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस है, पैसे के प्रॉब्लम्स है, हेल्थ के प्रॉब्लम्स है, अनसर्टेनिटी है. अनसर्टेनिटी यानी हमें खुद को पता नहीं कि कल क्या होने वाला है, हमारा इंडस्ट्री
Correct.
कब खुलने, क्लब्स खुलेंगे कि नहीं, बहुत सारे क्लब्स बंद हो रहे हैं. तो निराश मत हो, आप डिमोटिवेट मत होइए, जो भी होगा अच्छा ही होगा. इस टाइम पे आप आपका माइंड ऑक्यूपाई कीजिए विद डिफरेंट थिंग्स, एक्सप्लोरिंग डिफरेंट थिंग्स. कोई वेबिनार्स अटेंड कीजिए, ऑनलाइन क्लासेस लीजिए, आप अपने घर वालों के साथ हंसी खुशी के साथ रहिए, मिलजुल कर रहिए. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बी हैप्पी एंड मेक अदर्स अराउंड यू हैप्पी. बी पॉजिटिव. ज्यादा फेक न्यूज पे ध्यान मत दीजिए. अपना सेल्फ
Correct.
एस्टीम को डोंट मेक इट दैट लो. Don't get into any kind of depression or anxiety, because these things lead to that eventually. This is the best time to connect with your friends. This is the superb time to talk to your friends. Call up your friends, wake them up in the morning, do video calls, laugh, joke, play Ludo, play whatever the hell do you want to play, watch porn if you have to, but make sure that you are happy. Do things that make you happy. Don't sit with a sad long face.
So what have
And
you been doing during the
my best
lockdown?
wishes are with you. और मैं आपको बहुत प्रेम करता हूँ. Thank you for listening today, and thank you Donna for inviting me to the Donna show on Lufre. Thank you Lufre, and to all the viewers who are viewing, this was pre-recorded. इसलिए अगर आप हाय हेलो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे तो उसके जवाब हम नहीं दे पा रहे. ऐसा नहीं कि हम अंधे हैं, पर वो जवाब नहीं दे रहे क्योंकि ये पहले हो चुका है ये सब. तो अगर आपने कुछ हाय हेलो किया है तो उसका हेलो एंड हाय एंड सलाम, और अगर मैंने जवाब नहीं दिया है तो सॉरी.
I do have another question for you though. What have you been doing during the lockdown? And how has the lockdown impacted you?
I've been playing dandiya. ए टाडाडाडा डिश, ए टाडाडाडा डिश, ए टाडाडाडा जीले ला लीला ले.
Really?
What I've been doing things that I've never done in my life. So I
Like
never
what?
knew how to. And then I decided कि मैं कितना बार खा लूंगा. तो one day I decided आज मैं खाना बनाऊंगा. और फिर मैंने
But I've
चावल
heard you cook well.
मैंने चावल जला और मैंने उसका फोटो आई हैड टू पोस्ट समथिंग क्योंकि पोस्ट करना जरूरी है. उसका फोटो भेजा. बर्न्ट कैरेमल राइस. एवरीवन इज वाओ, इज इट अ थाई डिश? मैं बोला नो, इट्स माय डिश.
What
So
are your
like
plans after lockdown?
slowly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but now I've started to cook and now I'm cooking well. So I'm most of my time goes in cleaning up the house and cooking and cleaning, and all day I'm doing some kind of webinars and some kind of calls, because I'm totally fighting, for all of us in the community, for all my
Right.
brothers and all the DJs throughout the country. I'm fighting for that copyright thing. So I'm talking to a lot of people regarding that. I'm
Right.
I've been meeting a lot of people also in regards to
Right.
that, requesting a lot of music companies to help us out, to give us that freedom to perform, on social media, give us some liberty, give us some extension,
Right.
so
Right.
doing that. Plus, I had made a statement that no artist in Mumbai will go hungry. So we've been collecting groceries, basic rice, dal, oil, sugar, tea, poha, and giving it to whoever is in need. So this is what we've
Right.
been all this while, and it's very difficult. And I'm trying my
Right.
best, and I'm going to keep trying harder, and I'm going to keep doing my best.
What are your
And
plans
I'm
post the
sure that
lockdown?
everything is
Anything?
going to. My plans post lockdown is I want to uh, go to a nude beach and chill there, because I'm very tired sleeping. So I need to sleep. I want to go somewhere and relax, because I'm very tired relaxing.
You want to relax with nature?
Yeah, she's a good girl. Nature.
Okay. This is
Nature, यहाँ आओ. Hi बोलो baby को.
okay, no,
Okay.
honestly. Thank you for being with us. And I will see you soon.
Okay. Bye. Thanks. Thanks, Lufre. Thanks, DJ Donna.
Thank you, Akhtar. Bye, see you. Well, that was DJ Akhtar for you guys. Super funny. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Good night and God bless. And we shall see you next week again with another artist and another interview. This is DJ Donna signing off for tonight. Take care and God bless.